The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered was supposed to be the return of a classic, but instead it's shaping up to be one of the most disappointing remasters of all time. From performance meltdowns to broken quests, and even design changes that ruin what made the original so special. This remaster feels less like a celebration and more like a lazy cash grab. Let's break down everything that's gone wrong with Oblivion Remastered. Let's start with performance. And honestly, it's a disaster. No matter what you play on, PS5, Series X, or even a high-end PC, the frame rate tanks after just 10 to 15 minutes of play. The only way to fix it? Restart the game. And it's not just frame drops. The game is riddled with memory leaks, which lead to constant crashes, especially when loading or switching save files. Players are losing progress left and right. Even when the game doesn't crash, it stutters like crazy. Every time you enter a new area or move across the open world, the game hitches. And no, your expensive hardware won't save you. And the updates, instead of fixing things, patches have made it worse. Slower loading times, extra bugs, and at one point, they even broke PC features like DLSS. It feels like every update is a gamble. Graphically, the remaster doesn't fare much better. Players are reporting all sorts of visual glitches. Textures flicker, artifacts pop up, and sometimes your equipped weapon doesn't even show up in menus. And if you're playing a Khajiit or an Argonian, good luck, because sometimes their tails just vanish when certain armor is equipped. Even the camera is buggy. While riding a horse, it slowly zooms in on its own, which looks ridiculous and makes the game even harder to play. Now let's talk gameplay. Some of the old bugs are still here, and new ones have joined the party. Magic effects often get stuck on screen, forcing you to reload your save. Quests are broken. For example, the Thieves Guild entry quest can completely lock you out if you miss the right item, and major spells like the Skull of Corruption or Reanimate don't even work properly. The difficulty scaling is also completely off. Going from adept to expert doesn't feel like a challenge. It feels impossible. Enemies suddenly turn into damage sponges, which makes combat more frustrating than fun. The physics system is just as messy. Walk into your house or a shop, and items can suddenly explode off shelves for no reason. It's funny at first, but it gets old quickly. Interactions are also buggy. You try to read a book, and the game thinks you're stealing it, giving you a bounty and getting you in trouble with guards or guilds. And don't even get me started on horses. Dismount on stairs, and you might get stuck inside your own horse. Or worse, fall right through the floor. Audio and menus aren't safe either. Dialogue is often out of sync. Some voice lines don't even play. And NPC voices can sound like they're coming from the wrong direction. The UI is just as broken. The inventory sometimes fails to show item stats, or even the correct quantities. And the local map doesn't always update, so you can explore an area and it still stays foggy. On top of all that, enemies and guards often stay locked onto you forever, so the game thinks you're in combat. That means you can't rest, can't fast travel, and can't even use the wait function. And here's the bottom line, this is a lazy remaster. Bethesda reused the old Oblivion engine, which means a lot of the original 2006 bugs are still alive and well. On top of that, the redesigns of NPCs, creatures, and even some level design changes have actually made things worse, stripping away the charm of the original game. Instead of giving fans the definitive version of a classic, this feels like a quick cash grab. A product pushed out with minimal effort, hoping nostalgia alone would carry it. And for a game as legendary as Oblivion, that's just not good enough. At its core, Oblivion is still one of the greatest RPGs ever made. But this remaster doesn't do it justice. Instead of bringing the game into 2025 with care, Bethesda has given us a broken, unstable mess that's somehow worse than the original in key areas. Fans deserve better. What do you think? Did Bethesda drop the ball with this remaster? Or do you still find some enjoyment despite all the issues? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this one.